Turns out the nearest pizza place to me is like 120 miles away. So I've strapped on my ADVBags onto my Himalayan 450 here. We're going to do a little bit of a shakedown run for an upcoming multi-day adventure. I want to make sure that the Himalayan can handle the bags. I want to make sure that I have my suspension dialed in. And yeah, most of all, I just really want a slice of pizza. So let's hit the road. Now obviously, I live in Portland, Oregon, a city which has a fine reputation for food, including pizza. So if I really wanted to get a quick slice, I could just probably walk from my house to the nearest pizza place, grab a slice, and be perfectly happy. But I've never really been content to do the easy, smart thing. It's much more fun to do the stupid, crazy thing. So today we're going to be going from Portland all the way down Route 84 to Hood River. In Hood River, we're going to catch Route 35 south to the government camp area, where we'll finally end up in a little town called Rhododendron. And in Rhododendron, there's a little pizza place called El Forno something. And I've had a slice of their pizza before, and it's fantabulous. This is a route my riding buddies and I affectionately call the Mount Hood Loop, because we'll be sort of looping around, well, how do you say, Mount Hood. A little known fact, Mount Hood is the tallest mountain in the world, per capita. No idea what that means. This isn't what I would call the fun part of the trip. Let's go find Route 84, get on Route 84, see how this Royal Enfield Himalayan 450 handles freeway riding pretty much fully loaded, and I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on with this whole pull to the right issue that I've been having. I'm not going to tell you a lot about it, but I'll tell you a little bit about it, because there is finally some good news, but I can't tell you about it. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. I'll get into it. Let's get over to Route 84, away from all of this industrial nonsense, and start living our lives. So we're about to get on I-84 East for, what, 50, 60 miles or something like that to get to Hood River. And, well, so far I think I've got the suspension dialed in correctly. I think I've got everything strapped down just fine. These ADVBags are quite fantastic. I just tried to switch into 7th gear. At some point I'll pull over and I'm going to tell you all about these bags, because they're kind of a game changer. But for now, I'm going to get into a reasonable lane. I'm going to throw my cruise control on. I'm going to take my hands off the handlebars, and you're going to notice the bike is kind of tracking straight. A future video will explain all of it. All I'm going to say right now is I'm going 70 on the freeway on my little Himalayan, fully loaded. Suspension set at the 5 position for those of you who are following along at home. And oh my god, I love this bike. I really do. Hey, just a quick commercial break here. If you're interested in having the Viridian cruise control for your Royal Enfield Himalayan or any of the bikes that Viridian supports, use the link below in the description of this video, because I get a nice little kickback if you use that link, and you get a discount, and you're supporting a fantastic company. These guys are great. So, Viridian Cruise, if you're interested, link down in the description. Let's get back to it. Where the hell am I? Did I bring snacks? This is the Columbia River Gorge. It is noted for a lot of things, like having waterfalls and, you know, being a gorge. But it's also extremely windy. So right now I would guess the wind gusts are pushing 300-400 miles an hour. Something like that. I don't know. I didn't check. I don't have a thermometer. And I'm not a doctor. But it's extremely windy, and the Royal Enfield Himalayan, fully loaded, it's handling like a dream. Like, not a good dream, but a dream. No, it's fine. It's actually great. Today I'm rocking the rally seat. Give this thing a try. Without my Alaska butt pad. And I'm kind of digging it. The reason I got it is because the stock seat on the Royal Enfield Himalayan 450 is a little bit of a nut cruncher, if I'm being honest. It'll push you sort of forward, and your bits get a little bit jumbled. The rally seat solves that, and it lifts you up a little bit, and it's stiffer, which isn't always a good thing, but it's not always a bad thing either. A stiffer seat, as long as it's not too stiff, gives you proper support. If you've ever ridden a bicycle and you've had a really cushy seat, and you know that doesn't give you any sort of support, and after a while the cushiness sort of gives up the ghost, and you end up with your tailbone basically on metal. And so that's no good. And so I always used to run Brooks leather seats on my bike. And after a while they break in and they fit your butt perfectly, and there's nothing really more comfortable than that once they're broken in. Before they're broken in, there are a lot of things more comfortable than that. But you understand what I'm saying. I stopped here at this ranger station here in the Mount Hood National Forest to go to the bathroom. Sadly, that is not a thing that can happen today, apparently. Yeah. So, I get that going for me. This popped open again. This is the second time this side has popped open. This side has popped open once. That is not good. I hope this doesn't turn out to be a fatal flaw in this system, because I quite like these bags, but I can't be using them if they're just going to pop open like that. This thing is only held on by Velcro and the beaver tail. So if the beaver tail fails, this thing is going to end up, I don't know, somewhere bad. Alright, let's keep at it. There's the Mount Hood, and in about a mile we're going to be getting on to Route 26. 26 will take us to Government Camp and down into the rhododendron zigzag area. Yeah, there's a town called Zigzag. In rhododendron, we're going to find our pizza. Or so I'm told. Well, no, I'm not told. I've been there. I mean, it's not much of a surprise. I suck at these adventures, but follow with me. What could possibly go wrong? It could be closed. I probably should have called. Maybe looked at the hours. I don't know. Are they open on Sundays? Is today Sunday? All of these questions and more on the next Oprah. So, the big part of the little shakedown run today was testing out these Lone Rider ADVBags 70. They're 70 liters total of pure unadulterated baggage. Now, this is a rackless system, so that means I don't need to have racks on either side of the bike to run them. Basically, it's just like putting on a donkey saddle thing. I don't know. That's why I call the bike Jenny, because she's my donkey. Anyway, these things are not cheap. Okay, they run about $1,000. Are they worth $1,000? I don't know. I'm not 100% convinced that they are, but I'm not gonna say that they aren't. Now, when you run these things, you don't have to pay for having pannier racks, which would be a couple of $100 or whatever. The other nice thing about them is they come right off in, like, I can get these off and completely off the bike, mounts included, in like a minute. To put them back on, it takes about 3 minutes, because you have to do like one strap here, one strap here, then there's one strap here, and one strap here, and the same on the other side. So 6 total straps to lock this thing down. It hasn't moved an ounce, so it's completely stable. It holds 70 liters worth of stuff. Everything is waterproof. It comes with these fid locks, right? Now, I've already seen these things come loose a couple of times, but I don't know. Now I'm having good luck with it, so I'm not going to mess with it. It also comes with a 10-pole bag, which I use as a tripod bag. This thing is pretty damn cool. And when I'm running my tent, like I did 2 weekends ago, whatever it was, my tent straps in here, the tripod goes underneath it or whatever, and then we're good to go. Obviously, it's got a lot of places to hook shit onto, and, you know, you can put your flags on there and all that stuff. I have my Cascadia flag going. And yeah, they're pretty sweet. They are expensive, though, I'm not going to lie. But they're quality, and you get what you pay for. And with Lone Rider, you always get what you pay for. Lone Rider's great. Obviously, I'm running their tank bag. I got my water bottle in my water bottle holder, and I got my tire repair kit and other assorted tools in here. And over here, I have assorted first aid supplies and stuff like that. Hence the Swiss flag. You know, Lone Rider's been good to me, and I think they make a fantastic product. So I wanted to give it a shakedown run to make sure that the stuff is going to be comfortable and all that stuff on the bike, not cause any handling issues or anything. And so far, honestly, I'm riding down the road doing 75, 80 miles an hour with these things on there, and I don't even notice they're there. So, you know, 5 stars on the Lone Rider ADVBags 70. If you're interested in the Lone Rider bags, I'll leave a link down in the description with my affiliate stuff. You know, I get a little bit of money if you buy it, but I don't know if you get a discount. I'd have to check. I'll leave info about it down there. But yeah, Lone Rider bags. Now, we are what I believe is about, 12 miles from pizza? So let's get on it, because the pizza's not going to eat itself. If it does, we have other problems, I think. I don't know what that means. All right, let's go. I don't know if you know this, but that was my nickname in high school. Yeah. True story. It's not really. Hopefully they've got some slices made. I don't feel like waiting around. But I mean, you know, I did travel 12 and a half hours to get here, so I probably would wait 15 minutes for a slice if that's what it came down to. But let's hope they've got my back on the old pizza situation here. Where the hell is it? Over here. El Forno. El Pizzeria. Oh, baby, 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 baby. It's pizza time. Let's go in and get ourselves a couple slices. I'm not going to stay in there because I'm antisocial, but we'll be back. pizza is so good. Was it worth riding 120 miles to get this pizza? Sure. Why not? What the hell else did I have to do today? Anyway, that's El Forno Pizza. And that's one or two of the best slices of pizza I've had in a very, very long time. Really, really good stuff. So if you're in the Mount Hood area in Rhododendron, which is near Zigzag, I highly recommend El Forno Pizza. And, you know, if you like these kind of videos, you should check out this one. That one. Because it's good. And if that's not your thing, maybe this one. The YouTube algorithm thinks you'll like this one, so I will catch you on the next one.